Quiero Taco Bell.
Right now, get a crunchy, cheesy Mexican pizza for just 99 cents when you buy a large drink. Taco Bell. Want some?
Get ready.
Okay! やあみんな、ビートマニアの登場だ。回して叩いてグロービー。ご機嫌な DJ リンマークション。
Come back again.
ビートマニアの登場だ。
ビーマニ。
コナミ。
わしはアガサ博士。謎解きが好きな皆様、これから月曜夜7時30分はとてもミステリアスな劇場へご案内しよう。
新番組「名探偵コナン」1月8日月曜夜7時30分スタート。
Running swing here? I don't think so. Climb and slide here? I don't think so. Then where?
I'm going DC at Discovery Zone, where I can cut loose and be on my own.
DC is made just for me, the place where I can really cut loose. It's all here.
Jump and tumble here? I don't think so.
I'm going DC, where kids wanna be.
You spook easily, Starling?
Not yet, sir.
He's past the others. The last cell. I'll be watching. You'll do fine.
A killer is on the loose.
Keeps them alive for 3 days. Then he shoots them, skins them, and dumps them.
A rookie FBI agent is on his trail.
He's got real physical strength, cautious, precise, and he's never impulsive. He'll never stop.
But in order to track him down, she'll have to match wits.
I'll help you catch him, Clary.
Believe me, you don't want Hannibal Lecter inside your head.
With the darkest of all minds.
Just do your job, but never forget what he is.
Oh, he's a monster. Pure psychopath. So rare to capture one alive.
So close to the way you're gonna catch him. Do you realize that? Oh, Clarice, your problem is you need to get more fun out of life.
You told me you don't spook easily.
You call this easy, sir?
Lecter's missing and armed.
Man's a raving maniac. Who knows what he'll do?
Thank you, Clarice. Thank you.
Zelda from the very start. I got the heart, it's Mars to play the part. Down with Zelda. Peeping through with an overhead view, cause a man's gotta do what a man's gotta do. So I stay on track, collect the facts, never cut the slack, and I always watch my back for Jack. Down with Zelda, yeah. Soon as then I'm the man with the plan, cause the power's in my head and the power's in my hand. Down with Zelda.
We thank you one and all and wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
It's Christmas Eve in L.A. But a team of terrorists...
You want money? What kind of terrorists are you? Who said we were terrorists?
...have their own holiday plans.
And I'm telling you, you're just gonna have to kill me. Okay. We do it the hard way.
But the one thing they didn't plan on was New York cop John McClane.
Got invited to the Christmas party by mistake. Who knew?
Do you really think you have a chance against us, Mr. Cowboy?
Yippee-ki-yay, mother...
And you'll have it.
killed one hostage.
This channel is reserved for emergency calls only.
Lady, do I sound like I'm ordering a pizza?
Come to Papa, honey. You really an American?
Only if New Jersey counts.
What does he think he's doing?
His job.
They're using artillery on us.
Good idea. It's not the police. It's him.
He's an easy guy to like
Welcome to the party, pal.
and a hard man to kill. Bruce Willis, Die Hard.
사! 함바가 오모테 피크닉이다! 심해 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 심하 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 심하다! 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 심하 심하 심하다! 심하다! 一緒に食べようよハンバーグだだからわおマクドナルド
I'm Captain Lou Albano talking to you about drugs. Kids, don't be afraid to say no. Anyone that asks you to use drugs is not your friend. Drugs can and will kill. Remember, don't be afraid to turn to your priest, your rabbi, your minister, your moms, your dads, your teachers, because drugs can kill. And if you do drugs, you go to hell before you die. Please.
This is a recipe for love. New Cheese Lovers Plus. Blend an abundance of 3 alluring cheeses. Add 2 irresistible toppings, your choice. And what you get is 1 provocative pizza. Get all this love for only $8.99. Or get twice the affection for just $4 more. New Cheese Lovers Plus from Pizza Hut. The name says it all.
Mario! Mario! Mario!
He's back. All you had to do was ask. Super Mario Bros. 3 from Nintendo. Now you're playing with power.
There's something wacky at McDonald's.
A Big Mac.
The Tiny Toon Adventures game.
It's Babs and Buster Bunny. And person.
Fries.
Ooh, funny.
A Diet Coke and
100 Happy Meals.
100 Happy Meals.
When's lunch?
I mean, 1 Happy Meal.
Now buy your kid a Happy Meal at McDonald's and get a Tiny Toon flip card. 2 cars in 1, a different one each week. Collect all 4, get all 8.
100 Happy Meals, sir.
Now what?
Better pop the trunk.
Genesis does.
16-bit arcade graphics.
You can't do this on Nintendo. Genesis does.
16-bit sports action.
You can't do this on Nintendo. Genesis
Does.
Genesis
Does.
Genesis
Does.
Genesis
Does.
Genesis does.
Get Joe Montana free, Pat Riley free, Buster Douglas free, Super Monaco GP free, or Collins free.
What Nintendo don't?
Buy a 16-bit Genesis system between now and October.
All right. I can't really honestly decide what I want to do today. I came in with the full intention of doing more Zork, but I'm kind of not feeling it. It doesn't really help with the escapism that I'm seeking, so I can't really decide. Normally, when I'm in these moods, I want to play like Zelda or something like that, where I'm something that I'm used to. I was also thinking kind of Metal Gear, maybe. But, you know, it's been a while, and I do want to check out the DLCs for Neverwinter. So I think I may just do that tonight instead. And then tomorrow, I'll just, I don't know, find something. So let's go ahead and get the game booted up. Oh, this is different. Steam gives me a new overlay. That's so strange. Oh, and of course, XSplit does not want to do the things that I want it to do. And it's not being captured. Cool. Why is it not being captured? Auto detect is on. Auto detect is on. Auto detect is on. Okay. Give me a moment. It's still not being captured. If I click on the game? Okay. Okay, so it is working. Just not very well. Good enough. Oh, we're not loading. We're gonna actually do a... Well, I don't know how this works, because I know I have to reload, or at least load up the save, so that way I can save my character and put it into the next section of the game, I guess. I think that's how it works. Not entirely positive. Save character. Okay. Exit to main menu. So let's see. That is the main game. That's the main game. Wait, what the fuck is all this? Just extra shit? Okay. I guess we'll do Shadows of Undertide. Level range 1 to 20. Well, I hate to break it to you, I'm not level 20. Starting level 1, number of players 1 to 4, English, French, or whatever. Another adventure begins in the updated expansion. Shadows of Undertide, charged by your master to recover 4 ancient artifacts. Travel from the Silver Marches to unravel mysteries of a long-dead magical civilization. Deep within the frozen wilds of the Silver Marches, oh Jesus, nestled on the frontier and far from the reach of the city of Neverwinter, resides the revered Master Drogon. Sharpened by decades of quests and exploits of lore, this dwarven mage imparts his wisdom to those students willing to challenge themselves. The riddles of wisdom and tales of fierce monsters grow, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Is it just going to toss me into it? Do I need to read this? I don't know. Play. Select pre-made. How do I know which one is the most recent? I would assume it's this one. It's got to be this one. Yeah, I think it is this one.
Hilltop, one of many small villages that dot the most remote regions of the northern wildlands, known as the Silver Marches. Few would choose so cold and inhospitable a land to make their home. Only those seeking a new life, or to escape their past. It is in Hilltop that your mentor, Master Drogon, chose to settle after a lifetime of adventure. Here, he would pass on his knowledge to you, and a select few others with promise. It is here that evil comes in the shadows, and behind it, a sinister purpose that will see your own promise either realized in full or extinguished forever.
So it's me versus other people, I guess? Okay, well. Chest. Oh god, I have all my items still? Oh, Jesus. Fuck, how do I do this? Open. Alright, it's been a while. It's been a while. What's in this one? That's where I put my arrows and some bracers that I don't think I need. Oh, Jesus, I hit the wrong button. Character sheet. Wait, no, not character sheet. I want inventory, equipment, items, stuff that I know is equipped. Or was that the same area that I was just at? It is the same area. Okay, bracers of armor. I had bracers of dexterity, +5. That would be nice, but don't think it's absolutely necessary, especially with an AC of 46. Let's just see what happens when I put those on. So put those on. Put those on. It only goes up 2, but it's not a terrible thing. My attack will be a hell of a lot higher, but I think I should be okay for now. Should I sneak through here? I don't... Oh god.
Aha! You're here. Tell me, surely you have heard how our dear Misha fared in her last test.
Hold up a second. I need another window open. Okay.
I have had enough of your jibe, Xanos. You would have done no better.
On the contrary, dear lady, I tend to do exactly what Master Drogon asks me to do. If he says to rescue the goblin child, then I rescue the goblin child. It is not so difficult.
I somehow doubt Master Drogon would ask you to rescue anything that he didn't expect you to rob first.
Ha ha! You are the aspiring thief amongst us, little Dorna, not I.
Okay. But a goblin is an evil creature, child or no. How can I be expected to lend it aid? It was not a fair test of my abilities. How would my character actually respond to this? I think he would just call her out. He's like, "You're an idiot, girl. Do you want to graduate or not?" "Of course I wish to graduate, Belliver. I must be what I am. However, or... Wait, however or what would be the worth of Master Drogon's teachings?" "So you know enough to decide which of Master Drogon's teachings are worthy? Why, he should graduate you right now if you know so much." Perhaps you are correct. Maybe I have just failed to learn the lesson Master Drogon intended. Don't any of you have anything better to do? Why? I suppose you have something better to do. All of us are finishing our training for the day. Just because you are the senior student does not make you superior to us, Belliver. Truly, I don't know why Master Drogon holds you in such high regard. Bah! Who cares how the dwarf regards them? I came here to learn what I can from him, and that's all. Well, the rewards will be worth it in the end, I think. Ah, my sentiments exactly. The feeling that Drogon is not richer tells me that he has only so much adventuring knowledge to pass on. Great wealth is not the goal of every adventurer, Xanos. I do not speak for the fools, little girl. Let them do as they wish. Belliver, I heard Master Drogon saying that your final test would be coming very soon. Do you think you are ready for it? I don't know. We'll see when the time comes, I guess. A reasonable answer. You are more patient than I would be in your shoes. I bet that Master Drogon will take away Belliver's ring for the final test. No teleporting about for you. Wait, teleporting? Ring? Nah, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, dude, because unless it was in the inventory that I didn't pick up. But Master Drogon gave us the rings to keep us safe. They kept us all from being killed during our training. And what better way to test if we were ready to leave the nest, eh? What do you think of that, Belliver? Ready to lose your ring? What ring? What are you talking about? Xanos is weak of constitution and constantly in need of rescuing by the ring. That's why he thinks of it far more than you, I suspect. Drogon gave you a ring when you came to the school, Belliver. Don't you still have it? It's meant to protect you from harm. It needs focus crystals in order to work, but it teleports us to Master Drogon when we are badly hurt. Or whenever we want to, really. Don't waste the crystals, however. Master Drogon gets very mad if you do that. I learned that the hard way. Do you know what your final test will be, Belliver? Has Master Drogon said anything to you? Well, whatever it is, I can't wait for this to be over.
I know what you mean. I appreciate everything Master Drogon has done for me, but I cannot wait until my own final test.
For once I agree with the little girl. I came to Master Drogon to learn how to be an adventurer. I wish to adventure.
True. I wish something exciting would happen here at Hilltop.
Do you hear that? The sounds of battle from
Master
downstairs.
Drogon is in trouble. Use your ring.
Yeah, you see, I don't care enough. Hold on, we're gonna pause this. This is your journal, which chronicles your life at Drogon's Academy from the day you set foot in the door to the last Eve's entry. All of your experiences are contained within.
What game is this?
This is Neverwinter Nights, Enhanced Edition. I'm playing the first DLC since I finished the main quest line a long time ago. One section of the journal talks about your interaction with the other apprentices. Xanos, the half-orc sorcerer, has a superior attitude that rubs most of the other apprentices the wrong way. Dorna is a dwarven rogue who loves to incite arguments between Xanos and the third apprentice, Misha. Misha is a human paladin, of course. Of Mistra, also of course, whose vision of the world is limited to black and white with nothing in between. You are the fourth and senior apprentice, and Drogon has always held a respect for you and your abilities. Damn right he should. Lately, Drogon has begun to seek new apprentices as your term here has nearly reached completion. Your final exam will soon be upon you. Horn of Listening. What is this? All was pitch black as you slid through the halls of a wealthy merchant. You could hear his guards moving about, but the magical darkness concealed your position from you, their position from you. Focusing all your concentration on the sounds of breathing and creaking armor, you slipped around the last of the merchant's guards and entered his treasure room. This was the last test Drogon gave you, and though it was not your final examination, it proved your abilities were sharp as a blade. Drogon presented you with this special device which has the magical ability to enhance your listening skill. So I guess I do want that. My inventory is a little full. Let's find something here to get rid of. Like gems? Like gem? Okay, I'll just do it that way. What's this? Mistra's hand? Oh, that's the teleporting crystal. I don't need that. I'll carry it. I don't need it. Let's see, get rid of the junk. Get rid of the junk. 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 I need to identify that. Junk. More junk. Even more junk. Wand of Sleep. I'm gonna keep that just in case. Don't need that. Actually, I need to clear out some, move some stuff around, I guess. We'll put the stuff that I need to identify elsewhere. Rod of Resurrection. Unidentified mace. Necklace. Unidentified club. Generic key. I don't have enough space. Don't have enough space. Are there any other interactables? No. I guess I could just drop them on the floor. Not that. That can be dropped. That can be dropped. What's this? Cloak of Protection. What do I currently have? Cloak of Movement, which increases my... Oh, it gives me freedom, so that way I cannot be stuck in place. Generic quartz. Some quarterstaff. What's this? Belt of the Performer. Don't need that. Remove disease. God, I need better organizational skills. Huh. I'll drop that off too. What the actual fuck? Holy water? More holy water? Silver charms. Please drop it. Thank you. Some dead person's head, because, you know, why not? So much junk. Gauntlet Championship Award. I guess I'll just leave that here. What is this? Oh, that's the book to upgrade my weapons. Yeah. Currently, I have a Fey Duster and a short sword. Where's my Never Sleep? There's my Never Sleep. Yeah, you go in there. Oh, that's a two-hander. I don't want a two-hander equipped. Not when I can dual wield. Go back to the Fey Duster and short sword. Okay. Ready to go. Just a little... mostly naked halfling. Oh, I wonder what everybody else has. Ooh! Oh, it's a giant practice sword. I'll take your Potion of Bless. You never know when that can be handy. Oh. The thief locks their chest. Huh. Sonic Trap Kit, I'll take that. And some Thieves' Tools. What about the big guy? Look at you. Putting a trap on your shit, thinking that I'm gonna get caught. Mage Armor, Scare, Potion of Aid, and a Wand of Acid. Good enough for me. Oh, there's another room. And there's only 4 of us. 101 Tales of Adventure. Yeah, I don't care. A fish? Empty bottle, rags, a top? Spell of Light and Spell of Days. Actually, I'll take the spells. Or scrolls, rather. And I should probably hide. Moments ago. Okay. So the Master is dead?
There will be justice!
Master is dead. Thank God I have spells of resurrection. It's going to be a little bit sneaky. Hello, you. Actually, you're flanked right now.
Grant me strength.
Oh, that's good guy. That's good guy. That is good guy. That is bad guy. Okay, so... Oh wait, no, he's fine. Drogon barely stirs when you approach him. He is sweating profusely and stirs agitatedly as if caught in the grips of a bad dream.
That's it? The little beasts are all gone? Then I shall see to Drogon now. I can only imagine what they did to make him fall.
They smacked him really hard with a sword. More than once.
Poison? I cannot tell the type.
Oh.
But I should be able to counter it with my magic. Hold on, good one.
Poisoned. What is it, like wormling
the
poison?
Poison resists? How can that be?
Magical poison.
This is no simple toxin these kobolds have used
Oh, no
here.
shit.
How could they have acquired such a poison, I wonder? And why
I can
do
name
they
off
have
like 5
all
different poisons in the universe
strike
that would do
Mr.
exactly
Drogon?
this.
There must be an answer.
I'm sure there is. Let's see. This would definitely be Belliver's. Yeah. So the old dwarf was finally gonna die, I take it. What kind of question is that? Of course he's not going to die, not if I can help it. Does that disappoint you somehow? Please ignore Belliver's rudeness, my lady. We appreciate your assistance, naturally. It's just that we don't know who you are. I find it more than a little suspicious that some helpful stranger would show up just as these little creatures attack, eh? How rude. This lady aids us without asking for anything in return. Would you repay her with suspicion? Yes, actually. Rude or not, I'd like an answer as well. You have remarkable timing, my lady. Of course, you are suspicious. I would be as well, were I in your shoes. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Ayala Windspear. I have been following the tracks of these kobolds for almost 2 days now. I thought it odd that they would range so far from their home caves in the Nether Mountains, rather. I never imagined they would do something like this, however. As soon as I realized they were headed for Hilltop, I came as quickly as I could, but too late. You just happened to arrive too late, huh? It's a likely story. Believe me or not, as you wish. I was only passing through this area when I noticed the activity of these kobolds. It was my responsibility to investigate. What do you mean it's your responsibility? I am a harper, as is Drogon, rather. Do you know what a harper is? Someone who interferes in the business of others? That is a viewpoint born of ignorance. We harpers band together to fight evil wherever it arises, even though some may call it meddling. This naturally means that the harpers have many enemies. I suspect one of them is responsible for this attack. I hope I am wrong.
I believe I can shed some light on that.
Master Drogon!
Oh, I hit continue.
Drogon, you live. Mistra be praised.
It was the artifacts they were after. They're stolen. All 4 of them. I can do nothing.
I thought as much. How could anyone have found out you even had them? This is terrible news.
Well, what artifacts are you talking about? When Drogon retired to Hilltop, the Hoppers entrusted 4 dangerous artifacts to his care. We thought this area remote enough that they would be safe.
They were. I do not know how they were discovered.
We'll have to find out. Those artifacts are too powerful and dangerous to be left in unknown hands. I mean, well, if the kobolds stole those artifacts, we should get them back. I'm glad you agree. I won't be able to follow you, however. I need to stay here and tend to Drogon's poison.
Belliver, my eldest student, it is up to you. It is vital that you find these items and bring them back.
Well, I assume the Hoppers will reward me handsomely if I help out.
There are rewards beyond wealth, my boy. Only you can do this. You are needed. You must have courage. This will be your final test. I know that you are ready. So much relies on you. I know you will not let me down. I cannot...
Okay. Drogon? He's passed out from the pain. It is up to you then, Belliver, as he said. You must recover these artifacts before they can be put to dangerous use. Tell me why these artifacts are so important. I'm sure you have many questions, Belliver, and I will help you as much as I can. There is much you must prepare for first, however. If you need assistance, think of asking Dorna or Xanos to accompany you. The others can remain here and help guard the school.
I'll go with you, Belliver. You'll have need of my powerful magics and not so much of Dorna's little sneakings, yes?
Powerful magics? Are you talking about the few little spells you can fire off before you run screaming like a naked halfling? Look, first of all, I resemble that fucking remark. How dare you, you bitch.
I know nothing of what you speak of, little dwarf.
Xanos has great magics and fights well to boot. I see. Well, maybe you'll introduce me to him sometime. There is also bound to be some equipment here in the school which can help you. See if you can find some healing equipment especially. If you can't find potions, healing kits will have to do. As for the artifacts themselves, I can tell you what I know about them if you wish. It's not much, but it might help. Beyond that, all that remains is to go out into Hilltop and follow the trail of the kobolds. It should not be difficult. Their passing will have been noticed, I'm sure. I will help you as much as I can, but my first duty is to keep Drogon alive. Whatever this poison is inside him, I intend to fight it. Okay, I have some questions. Tell me more about the artifacts. I know a little about these artifacts, but keep in mind that anything I tell you comes mostly from memory. I wish I had more detailed information to offer. Let's see. If I remember correctly, there are 4 artifacts in total. A mummified hand, a dragon's tooth, a statue of a tower, and a mask. Don't tell me that this is what I think it is. I mean, it's close. It's close, but it's not it. It belonged to a powerful lich named Belferon, as I understand it. The hand was all that was left when he was destroyed. I remember it being said that some of Belferon's power remained in the hand. Perhaps someone is trying to tap into it. Or perhaps one of Belferon's old followers wants him resurrected. If that's the case, it would be terrible news. Belferon threatened to destroy Faerun the first time. We certainly don't need him trying again. Okay, what about the dragon's tooth? A remnant of a great worm.
It's telling me to fucking pronounce these words. Hephaestion, a great dragon that also wielded the most evil of the black arts. The dragon died long ago, but it's possible that the kobolds could have some interest in it, seeing as they are of draconic origin themselves. I have trouble believing that kobolds are the instigators of this theft, however. It's more likely they serve another, perhaps even a dragon aspiring to have Hephaestion's power. Okay, what about the Tao statue? I actually do not know much about that. I believe it was found in a desert tomb many years ago, and I think I know exactly what that is, actually. This has striking similarities to a campaign, a very specific campaign. And one of our wizards detected powerful and destructive magic within it. The nature of the magic could not be discerned, however, so it was put aside to be kept safe until more could be discovered about it. I have my doubts that the statue would be of use to anyone. Perhaps its theft was only incidental because it lay with the rest. Okay, what about the mask? That once belonged to a high priest of the Lord of Shadows, I believe, and is imbued with considerable power, though nobody has figured out how to use it. Seeing as the God of Thieves rarely produces items of benevolent purpose, it was decided best to keep the mask safe and out of his followers' hands. Perhaps someone has figured out how to use the mask's power. If so, any amount of mischief could be expected as a result. So why are these items so dangerous? All four of them have considerable power of a malevolent nature, although we have yet to discover an application for any of this power. The fact that the power exists could be tempting enough for some, and it's very possible that there may be someone out there who knows more about these artifacts than we do. The trouble will be figuring out which artifact the thief is in fact interested in, and what they intend to do with it, considering the nature of these items. It is certainly evil. I mean, that's all I need to know. I'm good on heals. Don't have any questions. Don't give a fuck about any of the other characters. Okay, moving on. You don't see me. Don't hurt the fucking dog. No, not the dog. Not the dog. Why? He was a good boy, I would assume. I only knew him for 2 seconds. Should bring up the mini-map. Okay, where did the kobolds go? Oh, never mind. There's a dead kobold over there. I'm assuming I'm heading in the right direction. Actually, can I check its corpse? No, I cannot. The crunchy snow. I like the sound of the crunchy snow. What is this?
What? Hello?
And in the 8th hour, the 3rd night, death came in the dark and left a swath of unbelievers to rot on the ground. It was a message, a portent of the new God who comes to the land. For the unbelievers, he will come as a dark giant with fiery eyes and unending thirst for blood. But for those who believe, he shall be the gentle coward who protects his followers. I don't want to die. I shall follow this new God. What is his name? That has not been revealed to me yet, but follow me and do as I say, and the God who arises shall look on you favorably.
What lies you spread? I will listen to no more of your foolishness, Piper.
Then damnation be upon your head, foul woman, or fool woman. You will be dead within the week. This much has the new God shown me. Even you, Bolivar, shall have to choose. Will you doom yourself and die like Farmer Hall, or will you repent of your ways and follow me?
You know what, I could use a good laugh. Tell me about this god.
He comes to purge the wicked. To follow him, give up this worldly life with all of the trappings of success and give everything to him. What? Give up everything I have worked so hard to gain? You really are insane. I'm going to speak to the mayor about this.
But what about old Holstrom? He called Piper a fool and now he's dead.
Yeah, me no want to be dead. Me will follow new god. Me got nothing to give up anyway.
Only a few shall believe, and only a few shall be saved. The rest of you will die in the darkness. Soon he comes! Soon he comes! Giggity.
Maybe I should collect the gold for the new god.
No! Do not be tricked, my followers, by this unbeliever and his lies. I am the prophet of the new god.
All praise and worship to the new god and his prophet.
Yes, my faithful cattle, you shall be protected by the new god, for he is the cowherd who drives off the wolf.
Right, goodbye.
You walk on the dark path, Beliver. I foresee your death. It is imminent. Seek the new god if you would avoid the inevitable.
Right, moving on. Guy was fucking batshit.
I don't see... Oh, I see stuff. Wait, maybe I don't. I see... Oh, no, I just see dead people. That's fine. Dog. Maybe I'll talk to you. Maybe you know where they are.
Salutations.
An ill wind accompanies this ill-fated day, and does this blasted cold ever end? How can civilization possibly exist in such a tormented landscape?
I couldn't agree more.
Yes, I suppose it must be hard to cut someone's purse strings with numbed fingers from the frigid air. Such a short time here, and already I've heard of you, Beliver, the rogue. Actually, I'm more of an assassin. Well, you know, tomato, tomato. I suppose small villages must brag about any potential hero, though I would have thought they would wait until you graduated from this school you have attended.
How do you know that?
I overheard a conversation at the town hall that described you in fair detail. Apparently there are those who feel that you will continue on Drogon's legacy as an adventurer. I thought it might be worth getting a look at you before I left town. Perhaps we could talk about something of mutual benefit.
Okay, what do you mean?
My name is Srazin. Caesarin, I guess. And I am a wizard of Thay. And quite honestly, if that admission is not enough to make you turn around and walk away, then I would say we are off to a great start. I mean... Why would I walk away? You have heard of the Red Wizards of Thay, and how we are all evil, murderous villains who sell our souls to demons and trade for more power? What do they teach you in these adventuring schools? Why it is even almost refreshing and yet vaguely frightening.
Well, I would hear more before I judge you.
The very attitude I was desperately hoping to find. I have been met only with prejudice and an unforgivable lack of courtesy. My good mistress, Lady Dimitra Flass, Tharchian of Eltibar, I guess, has been working very hard to end the strife within Thay, as well as the costly and detrimental wars between Thay and her neighbors.
Okay, that sounds awfully noble.
Please, do not mistake her goals as being altruistic. Thavians crave two main things in life: gold and power. Part of her plan is to show the other rulers of our country how much can be gained through peace. Faye has begun to set up magical enclaves in cities throughout Faerun. These enclaves sell magic items of various sorts to anyone with sufficient gold. So far, the enclaves have been very successful, and Lady Flass has gained much prestige. Okay, get to the point where I'm supposed to be interested. Overly impatient, aren't we? I will try to make this decision, then. Your mayor is short-sighted and refuses to allow me to set up an enclave in Hilltop. Our goal was to prove our worth here in the Silver Marches, then expand once trust is earned. As one of Drogon's students, you command some respect around here. I hoped you might be willing to convince the mayor that my presence could only be a benefit here.
How much is this worth to you?
Well, I can afford to pay you 100 gold. I would imagine that in a small village like this, that would be enough to buy you a small farm and possibly the farmer, too.
I mean, I would like to have a farmer. Maybe.
How much gold do I have? Oh god, I have all the gold that I carried over from the main campaign. I think I'm good.
Okay, I'll see what I can do.
That is all I ask. Thank you for doing such a kindness for a stranger. You shall be rewarded.
Okay, how about some gold up front?
It is always good to establish a rapport with those you deal with. I find gold helps speed the bonding. Here's 10 gold. I might even be willing to forget I gave you in advance if you do a good job. Best of luck to you, my young friend.
Okay, but where is the... Where? Where's the mayor's place? Blake House? Who is the mayor? Caravan, farm gate. Probably have to go back. I mean, fuck it, I'll do it. It's a red wizard. Why would I not do it? They're like evil and shit. Let's see, Bubbling Cauldron, Herbalist, Smithy, Hilltop Community Hall. Maybe he's in the Community Hall. We'll check that real quick. Excuse me, gentlemen. There's the mayor.
Wait, what can I get you?
Would you stop swaying back and forth? You're making me dizzy.
Sir, you are the one who is swaying.
Don't be ridiculous. Why would I be swaying?
Because you are drunk, sir.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Somebody fetch me more wine. I want to...
Wait, what can I get you?
Where were Drogon and his big heroes when the villagers were getting murdered?
So much for relying on them for help. Sir, you are talking to one right now.
I don't know what you're talking about, Naya. This is just my old friend Pat. I wish you would just go lie down and rest, sir. But
wait, what can I get you?
You know I'm the mayor here. Damn right I am. And in a dinky little village like this, you would think that would earn me some respect. Everyone respects you, sir. Well, except when you are in this condition. Okay, well, I guess we'll talk to you.
Hello there.
Belliver, it is good to see you. I was about to send someone down to check on everyone at Master Drogon's. I'm afraid events are far out of hand around here.
Hanaya, did I ever tell you how helpful you are? You're the best, sire. Simply the best.
Thank you, sir. You are a very good boss, too. Usually.
Do you usually have to put up with that?
Oh, no. The mayor has been drunk on occasions, but never during a workday. I found him this way after the kobold attack. He was hiding in his cellar with 2 empty wine bottles beside him. I think the stress of the attack was simply too much for him and he lost control. I just hope that he'll be better when he sobers up. I know it frightened me. Luckily, I was here, and there were enough local farmers and townsmen to hold the kobolds off. They must just run past here when they saw how many were in here. So is everyone all right in the school? I don't think... No, my character wouldn't be the one that would be like, you know what, I handled it pretty well. He'd be straightforward. No. The school was nearly destroyed and Drogon lies near death. Not Master Drogon. I can hardly afford to lose him. I was desperately hoping that he could help me deal with all of the problems that have cropped up after the attack. I suppose that sounds awfully selfish of me, but I have only been here a short time and now the mayor's completely useless.
I know he's been like a daughter to me, I tell you, Belliver. No better than a daughter. Oh, Belliver, good to see you. When did you get here?
Oh, Belliver, what do I do?
Okay, you know what? Fuck it. What are these problems you're having?
The biggest problem right now is with Piper. Small surprise there. He has always claimed to have prophetic abilities, but now people are beginning to listen. A couple days ago, Piper claimed that death was coming in the dark and that only the chosen would survive. An old farmer, Hol Hallstrom, called him an idiot, and Piper claimed Hol would be dead within the week.
Let me guess, Hol was killed by the kobolds.
Hol's body was found near the edge of the village, with his throat slit so deep his head barely attached to his body. Piper has a number of people convinced that the kobolds are just messengers for a new powerful god. I suppose I stopped listening to him at that point. Piper is spreading panic and chaos in our village, something we can ill afford if we are to rebuild and possibly fortify ourselves.
Okay, well, what would you pay me to solve this problem for you?
I only have access to a small sum of gold, but I will see what I can find should you do this for me. It would be a great kindness from you, Belliver.
You are being a little too vague. Name a sum or forget my help.
Of course. I had hoped for better from you in these troubled times, but I see that you will stick to your mercenary ways, even when we need you most. I can only promise you 50 gold. That is all we can afford. With so much destruction and misery, it is really more than we can afford. So will you do this for me?
Yeah, I guess I can help you.
I'm not asking you to hurt him or anything like that, but if you would just stop or go away, it would make my job much simpler.
Okay, that's it. I'm gonna kill him. I don't give a fuck. Hello, Piper.
What? Hello?
It comes, I tell you. Fall on your knees and weep for forgiveness before the darkness claims your immortal soul.
I'm sorry I followed the dark path. I have committed many indiscretions and I have had impure thoughts.
He sees the corruption in your body, but the innocence of your soul is made known by your confession. Grovel at my feet, and the new God shall forgive you for your past. I need to speak to you in private on behalf of the mayor. There is nothing that godless old fool could have to say to me that my followers cannot also hear. Go on then and make your threats. Do not forget the fate of those who mock me. Forget not the death of Hol Hallstrom. Push me, shove me, kick me, beat me. I shall rise again, stronger than ever, to proclaim the coming of the new god. Try to drive the truth from this village at peril of your own soul. You know what, you can leave Hilltop or the next god you see will be in hell.
I told you, the new god will preserve me from harm. There is nothing you can do to me. I think you are now... leave or die. Oh, okay, well... GG, well played. Job done. He punched me, I did an opportunity attack, and he died instantly. Gotta love commoner stat blocks.
Wait, what can I get you?
Oh, I didn't mean to talk to you. Talk to her, she knows what's up.
Hello there.
Well, Piper's no longer a problem.
I see blood on your hands. You killed him. Get away from me, you butcher. I wanted no violence. Go.
Well, hello there.
You are beneath my contempt. You disgust me. Go away and never speak to me again.
Well, I met a man called Caesarean.
I want nothing to do with either of you. You have proven your evil ways, and the fact that you would try to convince me to help Caesarean tells me that he cannot be trusted either.
Listen, Honaya, you let Caesarean stay, or Varant dies.
That does it. Next time I see Drogon, I'm going to have a word with him about you.
Well, hello there.
Yeah, we're gonna keep doing this. Until I fucking pass.
Well, hello there.
You fucking bitch. We're doing this until it passes.
Well, hello
One of these days I will roll a 20.
Well, hello there.
Ah, fuck. Is it too late to reload a save? Autosave. Maybe. Hope for the best. This is when I okay, yeah, this is before all that bullshit. So we can quickly fast forward through all the nonsense. Fucking uppity people around this bitch. You killed him, eh? I'm a fucking assassin, of course I killed him.
Well, hello there.
I could use a little encouragement.
I find that in the last few minutes you have disillusioned me, and encouraging you is the last thing on my mind. But with all these problems we face right now, there is little else I can focus on. Is there anything else I can do for you?
Can we talk about Caesarean? I have to talk about Caesarean after. Okay, that's fine. Wait, was this before or after I talked to Caesarean? This must be before, so I'll have to go talk to him again.
What?
Speak to you in private. And see, I think you have done all you can for Hilltop. Others need to be warned. You think you could be rid of me so easily? Look, you can leave Hilltop or the next god you see will be in hell. I told you the new god will preserve me from harm. There is nothing you can do to me. I think you've been confused by the kobold attack. I have explained how the kobolds have come as a warning to the fools on the path of darkness. You are the one who is confused. Don't you think that the local priest would know if there was a new god? The new god rises more powerful than all the other gods. I see it now. You have cleared my clouded vision. The new god comes to sweep all the other gods away.
The one true god! The one true god!
Yes, your words which were meant to hinder me have helped me instead. Look, you've made many predictions in the past that weren't true. Before now, I felt the stirrings of prophecy, but never understood what it was I felt. Now my mind has been opened to the wisdom of the new god. The god speaks to him. He is the new god's holy man. Yes, the god speaks to me, and you must all listen to his wisdom as it pours forth onto you, like the fountain washing you clean. This village needs me. It was luck, and that is all. You were bound to get one right eventually. The Downers always claim that miraculous events are mere luck, but we are better. The new god chose me as his voice and gave me a clear perception of the world. Speak no more. There is nothing you can say to convince me. Be gone, young adventurer. Death shall find you soon enough. Perhaps we should try something else. It shall avail you nothing. Try what you want, but there is no more moving me. Look, the kobolds were thieves sent to steal artifacts from Drogon's school. Of course there were. When the god comes, he will demand tribute. It is only fitting that he send his minions ahead to capture objects of power. Oh god, now there's another one? What am I doing wrong? What the fuck am I doing wrong? Jesus fucking Christ. Okay. The new god is coming in glory. We worship his mighty prophet who shines a light on the dark words of the unbeliever. You see, your doubting words only serve to bolster my cause. You have strayed from the path of righteousness. Turn to the new god. Well, this is getting us nowhere. God damn it. What? Oh, fuck. Excuse me. There's gotta be a way to convince this fuck. Okay, here we go. Yes, the god speaks to me, and you must all listen to his wisdom as it pours forth onto you, like a fountain washing you clean. Okay. There is nothing, there is need for you in this village, but you go about it all wrong. What would you know about the right way or the wrong way to help this village? You and your fellow students live a life of luxury up in your precious school. What? What could I possibly do to help this village when all my life I have had nothing? You have been trained. You have weapons. All I have is my prophecies. And you would take them away from me? The new god will strike you and your unbelieving friends. Okay, what if I helped you so you could protect the town? I do not know. If I had my old sword and the guards would train me, then I could become a guard too, but to abandon the new god. But if I could have my old sword. Yes. My shiny old sword which I pawned to the smith. I have missed my dear old sword. Then I could become a guard and save the village. Then people would respect me like a real hero. But I don't have my sword. No, and until I have my sword, my weapon must be the new god. Yes, the new god comes with a shiny new sword. This man's fucking batshit. I want nothing more to do with you, actually, and I'm gonna go visit the smithy. And speak to Caesarin, actually, before I do that.
Salutations.
How do you know that? What do you mean by that? Why would I walk away? I want to hear more before I judge you. Sounds awfully noble. Get to the point where I'm supposed to be interested. How much is this worth to you? That's not enough. I'll see what I can do. How about some gold up front? Okay. Sorry, I gotta go to the smithy. Where's the smithy? Straight ahead right here.
Hail and well met.
One of Drogon's students. Always nice to see a young face in here. Which one are you again? I am kidding, Belliver. Do not get such a sour face. I have not forgotten you. I am not so old as all that. Now, are you here to buy something or just for a visit?
Oh, I would like to see your goods.
I do hope you mean my inventory and not my massive bosom. Sorry. Old jokes are the best.
Yeah, sorry, lady, I'm not into you like that. But if you have a penis between those legs, we can talk. You just do basic bitch stuff. Very basic bitch stuff. I have a natural armor +5, so yeah, I don't need any of that.
Hail and well.
Questions? Have you heard about the new kobold defense tax? A bloody tax already? Why that? Wait a minute. There's been no time for any decisions about that. You just made that up. Oh my, that was a good one, Belliver. You really had me going there for a minute. What a funny boy you are. Now, was there anything else? Did you have some problems with the kobolds? Ha! One ran in here and got its brains dashed out by my hammer, and then I threw the corpse outside. That was the last I saw of any kobolds. I must have missed the main body of kobolds as I worked the forge. I hunted around, but they were gone. I guess the one that came in must have been a straggler. So my questions, I have some questions about the sword. It's not giving me a prompt about the sword. Oh, right now? Sorry, bad joke. Some people think I have an odd sense of humor. What do you think, Belliver? Am I so very strange? No, I think you're pretty normal, actually. But... actually, yeah. No, I think you are pretty normal. I find that highly insulting. You are never to speak to me again. What I meant to say is that you're fat, ugly, and completely out of your mind. I love your sense of humor, Belliver. I could stand here all day and swap jokes with you.
So you want to know about me? One of the things you should know by now, Belliver, is that the people who come to these small frontier towns usually do so for good reason. Most of us do not wish to talk about the past, and we do spend most of our lives trying to pretend it never happened.
Oh, it was so bad for you.
Let us just say that I grew up at Zentil Keep and have only the most unpleasant memories of it. I do not wish to speak of it further. Now, was there anything else?
Okay. Fuck it. Okay, I'll respect your privacy. That's all the questions. Let me look at the goods. So it's a shiny sword. Are any of these swords something that stand out? Like with the name on it? Jesus fucking Christ. The slavers from the jungles of Chult often rely on underhanded techniques to keep their slaves in line. When a particular difficult slave is caught attempting to escape, he will sometimes be kept in line by poisoning him, just enough to make him sick. The slavers then show the slave the antidote and force his cooperation. Most of these slavers allow their guards to carry weapons coated in the vile substance for quick punishment. This would be something that I would like to use, but I can't use it because of the weapon. I'm not entirely sure what to do here then. Because he mentioned a sword. Is it even in my journal entries anywhere? He doesn't mention it in the journal, so maybe I have to talk to him again to get more information about the sword. God damn it. It's one of these games. I need to know more. Or I could just give you a sword.
What?
I don't even remember what choices I made to make him talk about the sword. And that shall be the most certain outcome of those who fall. Wait, what? What did I miss? I was the one who found Hull's corpse. The neck was nearly severed and there were many wounds on his body. The new god must have hated him. And that shall be the most certain outcome of those who flaunt their disbelief in the new god. Repent or be destroyed.
Well, that is strange. Did any of the other corpses have such wounds? No, only Hull. He was the target of the new god's vengeance.
All of the new god's enemies shall perish at his coming. Only the wisest and most fortunate will be brought into his kingdom, which shall last for all eternity.
You killed him, didn't you?
A strong, stubborn farmer slaughtered by an old wisp like me? I don't think so. Besides, I have no weapon to kill him with. The kobolds merely followed the new god's orders. All of the new god's enemies shall perish at his coming. Only the wisest and most fortunate will be brought into his kingdom, which shall last for all eternity.
Did you have anything to do with his death, Piper?
No, I never did. It wasn't me, I swear. I only found his corpse and messed it up a bit. I promise.
You defiled Hall's corpse?
He was my friend. I can't believe this. You disgust me. I think I had better go apologize to Hall's widow and see how she's doing.
We all should do that, Piper. You are filth.
No one will ever believe your lies again.
Gone! No! They will hurt me! Yes, they will hurt me! I must leave! Run! 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 Blast you, Belliver! I shall not forgive you for this! Problem solved.
Weird, people disappeared.
Well, hello there.
Oh, Piper's no longer a problem. I'm impressed. I was wondering if anyone had the patience to deal with him. Here is your reward. When Hull's widow heard that you were going to Quiet Piper, she gave me an extra 10 gold to add to it. You are definitely deserving of it, Belliver.
Well, I met a man called Cesarin.
Ah, another one of the little problems. At least this one was easy to solve. I simply sent him packing. What did the Red Wizard have to say to you?
Well, I think you should let him stay.
The Red Wizard's a fair, the bunch of no good doers I've ever heard of. I will never allow one into the community. Not on my life.
You have spoken to him, though. What makes you think I should allow him to set up an enclave? Hold on 1 second, get a message.
Not important.
I have no fucking idea.
What is happening right now? Sorry, give me 1 moment. I'm very confused. But okay, whatever. Moving on. Jesus, I know Belliver would definitely persuade and intimidate. But I really want this to go through, so I'm going to break a little bit of character and I'm going to say, well, Hilltop would be better defended from attacks if the Red Wizards were here.
You must not have heard the stories I have heard, Belliver. The Red Wizards are not to be trusted, and you can tell him I said so.
You're making a big mistake, Hanaya.
That may be so, but letting him stay could be a bigger mistake. You must trust me on this.
I don't.
Hello
That's the
there.
thing. I could use a little encouragement.
Oh my.
Okay. You don't have a penis.
I must admit that in the last few years I have had thoughts of you that go a step or two beyond friendship. The only encouragement I can offer is the thought that someday we can get to know each other better. Perhaps as something more than just friends. But with all the problems we face right now, there's a little else I can focus on. Is there anything else I could do for you?
I mean, I would rather not be with a knife ear, especially a knife ear that has a vagina. But if I had a choice between vaginas, I would choose the Smithy, by far, because I like her attitude. She seems fun, and she gives off heavy step on me, mommy, dommy, mommy vibes, and I dig that. But for now, it is now 11 o'clock, or a little bit after. I'm gonna go ahead and save here, and we are gonna name this one. Make the, I know what to name it. We drank the blood of people, and the people were on drugs, and now I am a wizard. No. Talk to Red Wizard. And next time I pick this up, I'll know exactly what I have to do. Because tomorrow, I don't know if I'm going to play this again, or if I'm going to go back to Zork, or if I'm going to go do something else. What I do know is that I'm going to go ahead and stop here. It's been fun, but I will see you all next time.
Bye.